welcome back to another Pacific Rim Extension Battle Report on our channel, The Crimson Moon.
What the? Dude, what are you doing?
Oh, hey! I was just filming our second Pacific Rim Battle Report, since you were filming your season finale or whatever.
Yeah, no, I got done with that. And we're supposed to be filming this game, not this one.
Yeah, okay, shut up. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Warhammer 40K Killteam Battle Report on The Crimson Moon.
The two kill teams that will be maiming each other to supply you your daily intake of violence are the Evil Sunz Kommandos and the White Scars Spacemarines.
The mission these bitter rivals are trying to complete is search and retrieve. They must find some kind of relic hidden in these three scrap piles. They score 1 victory point for searching, an additional victory point for finding the relic on a 6, 2 victory points if they control it by standing within triangle of it, and 3 victory points for carrying it.
This relic must be extremely special for these kill teams to go through this much trouble just to find it.
Maybe it's one of the Crimson Moon's awesome merchandise.
Ah, in its rightful place, an orc scrap pile.
An orc sees scrap as valuable, so our merch is valuable. Haha!
That's not... forget it.
The first kill team are the White Scars, led by Intercessor Sergeant Quinn. His team all have bolt rifles except for this guy, who was Quinn's favorite. He is equipped with a stalker rifle. This guy managed to save up his allowance and purchase an Archeo Auspex, allowing him to find the relic on a 5+ instead of a 6.
Their enemy are the Evil Sunz Kommandos, who are being bossed around by Aldrich Pitts. His best boys have been given special gear, i.e. a smoke grenade for the boss, a stun grenade for the burner boy, a stick bomb for the stabber boy, and a sledgehammer for the comms boy. The other boys don't have anything special, other than their standard weaponry. Now that we've gotten to know these fine and quirky characters, let's see them spill their guts on our noticeably not red terrain.
The gangs are all set up, and during the scouting phase we experience deja vu as the White Scars pick Fortify, and the Commandos pick Recon, giving them the first turn.
Look at all those conceal orders. Ugh, makes me sick. Just get into the fight and stop hiding, you cowards.
Well, since it's the first turn, we're probably not going to see any shooting!
What?
Shooting! We have a Marine shooting on the first turn.
Alright, calm down, it's not that revolutionary.
The Marine rolls 4 dice, needing 3s. Oh, wow! What were you saying about revolutionary? Could this be turn 1 casualty?
The orc takes 1 into his cover and... ha! That's what I was saying about revolutionary. Unfortunately, the Marine had AP1 on his weapon, so only 1 of those 6s actually go through, but it's enough for the orc to withstand.
Still, 8 damage ain't nothing to scoff at. Nothing else major happens on turn 1. This grot used to... grappling hook? The orcs control his scrap pile.
Yeah, okay, enough stalling. Let's move on to turn 2. The Marines take turn 2, and, did they forget about the ploys?
Oh yeah! They forgot about the ploys. Classic Crimson Moon.
Okay, the goober with the Auspex moves over to control this scrap pile. Now he can't search until the next turn unless an orc comes over to the pile and starts contesting it.
Well, that sucks for the Marines, but he still has activations left, so he will shoot that limping breacher boy. He needs 3s.
Unfortunate. And with that, the orc uses his first activation to search with the burner boy, and he finds...
Unfortunate, but he still has action points left, so he will attempt to throw a stun grenade at Sergeant Quinn.
Unlucky. This sneaky git moves over to control this scrap pile and fires some shots at the Daka boy.
He gets a crit, a hit, and 2 misses, and the Daka boy gets no save. 7 damage to that orc.
The stabber boy moves up, as well as the Marine, and he opens fire on the poor grot.
Poor? Huh. If you want to know what's poor, it's these dice rolls. 2 hits and no saves. This means we have first blood. After that glorious kill, we move on to some close combat action.
We're actually getting into some hand-to-hand footage on turn 2 and not on turn 4. Unlike that last Killteam Battlereport.
Sergeant Quinn rolls 5 dice, needing 3s, and he gets... I'm disappointed.
Haha, well I'm not. Unfortunately, the Marine goes first, so he just kills the DAC boy with that one hit. But the fact that the orcs rolled a 5 is a success in my eyes.
The Marine with the stalker rifle moves up to try and snipe the burner boy. He rolls 4 dice, needing 3s.
Are these Space Marines or Stormtroopers? The orc takes one into his cover, but he doesn't save the other, taking 3 damage. Now we move from Space Marine snipers to orc snipers, as the boy takes some shots at the sergeant.
Say it! Say his name!
No. He rolls practically the same as the White Scar sniper.
Ah, but this time, the target of the attack saved. Before the orcs activate, the Marines fire Overwatch. They fire on the sniper boy and get 2 crits.
I'm pretty sure those 5s can't save crits.
Did they get something wrong again? Classic Crimson Moon.
And now, out from the shadows, a wild bomb squig appears and attempts to blow up and kill this Space Marine. He needs 3s. Oof, only 1. And the Marine saves.
So was that a water balloon or what? Sergeant Quinn fires Overwatch at the sniper boy and he gets 3 hits.
The sniper saves 1 and takes 6 damage. The rocket boy comes out of concealment and fires his rockets into this very unfortunate Marine. Since he didn't move, he can reroll any or all dice. I don't think he'll need those rerolls.
The Marine's cover tanks a hit while he blocks the other, but those 3 6s are enough to turn him into a human firework.
The sniper once again shoots at the burner and he gets 2 hits.
And the burner blocks? Can someone tell these 2 that crits can only be blocked with other crits? The 2 teams finally remember their ploys they can play, and so the White Scars go with old reliable bolter discipline, and the orcs play...
Alright, well, the orcs take turn 3, and they started off with Boss Aldrich charging the Intercessor Sergeant.
Say his name.
Both got a crit and a hit. The orc chooses to hit the Marine for 7 damage, and the Marine blocks the hit, even though the Power Claw has Brutal, which can only be parried with crits. So what is this, the 3rd thing these 2 losers have gone wrong?
The Marine and the Auspex attempts to find the relic, and he missed it by 1. How infuriating! Using his last remaining action, he moves up and blasts a rocket boy.
Amazing rolls as usual for these Marines. That 1 hit gets sent into the boy's cover. The burner now attempts to search for the relic. Oof, that roll was almost as bad as the Marines. His last action, he moves up.
The Marine without the Auspex searches for the relic. Oh, you've got to be kidding. He missed it by 1 again! If the last guy had rolled that, he...
I'm gonna stop you temper tantrum right there, because this Marine's about to shoot.
Ugh. The Marine gets 2 hits. 1 goes into the cover and the other is saved.
The stabber boy gets the stab on the sniper before the sniper shoots the stabber.
He needs 3s and gets 3 hits. 1 gets converted to a crit. The Marine only gets 1 retail hit.
Hold up, the stabber is relentless, which allows him to reroll that miss into an extra hit.
The stabber blocks the Marine's only hit and kills him with the rest. Brutal! Speaking of which, we move back to the boss versus boss fight going on over here.
The players finally remember that the Power Claw has the keyword brutal. A tad bit too late now with all those hits. The boss does manage to do 5 damage before he goes down though. Hopefully it's enough for his boys to take out the sergeant.
Say his name! Sergeant Quinn's last action is to charge the sniper boy.
The rocket fires at the lonely Auspex Marine, who's hoarding all that scrap.
5 dice. Oh, he's lucky to have those rerolls. He gets a crit and 2 hits. 1 of the Marines cover and the other 2 are saved.
Wait, isn't that weapon AP1?
Shh. Let me enjoy this. The Marines fire Overwatch on the burner. They get the iconic 1 critical 1 hit, as usual.
And it's followed up by the iconic taking the hit into his cover and the not-so-iconic critical save. After that, the Breacher charges the Auspex Marine. He rolls 4 dice, needing 3s. 3 hits, 1 getting turned into a crit.
The Marine only gets 2 hits. However, the Breacher is seriously injured. so he spends his crit to stun the Marine with 5 damage, and the Marine is able to punch him to death. After winning that fist fight, the Marine takes aim at the Rocket Boy once again, and he rolls 2 hits. Is anyone surprised at this point? And the Orc covered the first and blocked the second.
The comms boy moves out of position with his unwieldy sledgehammer to put an even bigger dent in this Marine's skull. 5 attacks from the charge, 4 go through, 1 became a hit, and the Marine gets 2 hits and a crit. The Orc uses the crit to cave in the Marine's skull. The Marine punches back, but the Orc finishes him off with one last smash. Now that was a good crumping.
The sniper punches back at Sergeant Quinn. He gets 1 whopping hit while the boss gets a crit and a hit.
The sniper goes first, and that 1 whopping hit is enough to take out Quinn before he could even strike back.
Hey, you said his name.
The Marines took the first turn, and oh, would you look at that, after much trial and error, they found the... Hey, wait a second. Dude, what happened to our footage? Where's the rolls? Where's the dice? I don't see it. Dude! Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just shredding this incriminating evidence the Inquisition could use to execute me for heresy.
What? No, that's our kill team footage. This is your incriminating evidence right here. This needs shredding, not that. That's ours.
Oh. Oops. Well, you caught me at a good time, as I only had just begun shredding all this.
Well, we'll use what we can get. I'm sure I'll come up with some witty and stupid way we can explain why we have footage of the roll off or the White Scars finding the relic. Wait, is the mic still on?
Hooray! The Marines have found the relic. The last man standing now has to fend off against a xenos scum quickly approaching his position. Shooting the burner, he rolls 4 dice and gets 3 hits.
1 gets blasted towards his cover, but he doesn't save the other 2. He's still alive, but wounded.
Thanks to bolter discipline, he shoots at the sniper boy at one last-ditch attempt to out-snipe a sniper. 4 dice and he gets 3 hits again. No saves from the sniper means another orc is off the field.
The burner moves out of line of sight, meaning the Marines' overwatch is wasted, leaving the orcs to wreak havoc.
And wreak havoc they do. The comms boy gives a Rocketeer +1 to his AP. Using this, he moves and dashes right in line of sight of the Marine and fires his rocket.
He gets all hits with 1 crit. Now the orcs play Daka 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 this turn, so they can turn one of those 2 hits into another crit each. For a total of 3 crits and 2 hits, that Marine is toast.
Hey, it ain't over until it's over. Let's see the... No!
Just like in the roll, the orc counts down. 1, 2, 3, and fires, instantly killing the Marine for an orc victory.
Well, unfortunately for the orcs, the Marines have scored more VP than them for locating the device, so this actually is a White Scars victory at 4-2.
What? Okay, hold on. Let's take a quick break. Let me talk to the audience at home. Pause the music, please. Thank you. Fellas, if you get into a fight and you kill the other guy, would you say you lost the fight? Just something to think about.
And with that, thank you all for watching another one of our battle reports. We hope you enjoyed the slaughter we have brought upon you all to see. We'll hopefully have another 1 versus 1 bat rep at the end of the month. And if not, we can assure you we will have 3 one-on-ones coming this October. Thank you once again, and remember to always paint your walls crimson.